questions.
Hey Tanner, Coach was talking about how he was very interested to see the level of fight and effort that you guys show coming back home after 2 straight tough road losses. Is that kind of a common theme within the players too, that this is a game where, you know, it's time to do it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we started out the year a great start, and then opened up Big Ten play, or official Big Ten play when it starts now, with 2 road losses. That's tough. I mean, the morale was low on the plane back, but once we landed, you know, it's like, well, we're back home. It's time to get to business. And I believe the players have really turned a page, and at least in practice the last couple of days, you know, started at the basics, built ourselves up from the ground up, and I think we're ready for Penn State. And not to take PBA for advantage or anything, but, you know, it's a great atmosphere. We're blessed to have it, and fans show up every night. So hopefully we can feed off their energy, get a win, and then off to Indiana, I think. So.
You guys, go ahead. You guys talk amongst each other at all before practice started this week? Say this is what we need to do, or anything like that, or was it more just kind of get out there and go?
Yeah, I mean, like I said on the plane, you know, we just lost that 2nd straight game at Iowa. I feel like we didn't play near as good as we should have, and but once we stepped foot, there was some chattering on the bus. You know, we're at home. We need to get this done. The next day we come in for practice and for film, and it was a tough film session to watch. I mean, a lot of mistakes that we could have corrected and perhaps made it a better game, but not necessarily a team meeting, but a lot of chatter between players. Just saying we need to, you know, it's time to step up.
What's kind of been the message from the coaches to you guys in terms of effort, defensive effort?
Yeah, so we started the year off like a great defensive team. I mean, holding opponents to a great percentage and a low scoring, and somehow we got away from that in the past 2 games, past probably 4 or 5 games actually, and we just can't do that. So the last couple practices we've just been breaking down the fundamentals, starting from the bottom, you know, screen and roll defense, closing out to shooters, and basically stuff you learned the first day of practice. We're basically doing it right now just to rebuild what we had a month or so ago. And so I think that's our identity. That always has been our identity, is defense. I think we're just getting back to it.
What about like defensive rebounding? How much of an emphasis is that?
I mean, it always is an emphasis, but I don't want to say we're undersized because it's not an excuse. You know, rebounding is all about effort, and we just have to get in there and make plays. We can't have guys leaking out, and we just have to have everybody in there fighting for a rebound, because, you know, you've seen these past couple of games, they throw up a shot and they get the offensive rebound for an easy putback or 3, and that's something we can't afford. So I think it's just a strong emphasis, defensive rebounding, you know, get some more offensive boards as well. But yeah.
Tanner, Coach described you guys as a casual team. Do you notice that change over the past couple of games?
You know, at times you can see on the floor we play a little casual, loose with the ball, and that's something we shouldn't do. We should take every possession, you know, like we're supposed to be there and like it's a business trip. And our team, we may look casual at times, but I believe we're turning a corner in that page.
Is there a reason for that, or is that just...
I couldn't tell you. These last 2 games, yeah, we've been too casual, I guess. Not getting defensive rebounds, like we stated earlier. Defense in general, just playing casual, loose with the ball. I don't have a reason for you, but it shouldn't be there.
Are you guys kind of feeling the grind of the season a little bit because, you know, Big Ten play starting and?
Yeah, we're definitely in the thick of it. I mean, what, 16, 17 more games left, and all Big Ten opponents who can take down anybody. So this is a deep league, and so you really have to get up for every game. There's no slackers and can't take a game off. So yeah, we're in the grind. We're in the thick of it right now.
Getting back at home, how much is that going to help you guys kind of flush what's happened over the last 2 games?
I think it's going to have a positive impact on us. Just be on the home floor, the crowd, get that energy going, and hopefully it gives us a boost. Not to skip over this game, but once this game's over, whatever the outcome, just to take that same energy onto the road. And I think playing at home is always just a huge advantage for us. So if we can get one done here, then take that same energy on the road.
hitting the reset button on defense this week, is that something you feel was kind of needed and will help some of the players with their defense?
Definitely. I know, like, we didn't lose our defensive skills. Like, we still knew what to do, but I think just the poor performances we've had on the floor, I think Coach was right to take a practice or two to just hit the pause button and say, just a reminder, this is what we stand for, this is our identity. And he really didn't teach us the skills again, but more of a reminder, like, this is what we do. And so I think that was much needed.
Anything else for Tanner?